there's some people you watch in celebrity culture and you're like, it's just a matter of time before this person goes to jail. You've been seeing a lot of this stuff happen in the past. And with Ezra Miller the last year, there's been some crazy stuff with him punching a woman in a supermarket and then having weird Nazi hunting in bars in Hawaii. There's the crazy stuff that was happening where he was accused of grooming. And now he's finally been charged with a felony, which we're going to get to in just a second. It's breaking news as of right now, recording this video. Crazy stuff. I don't know how DC is going to go forward with The Flash, but they still are persisting for now. We'll see what happens. All right. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. If you like the comic The Flash, like when Jeff Johns was writing it, I think you'll really enjoy my books. Like, you should check out my Overmind. I've got a pre-order store with everything. So I've got superhero stuff, sci-fi, fantasy, all over the map, just like something for everybody down here. I've also got novels. So if comics aren't your thing, but you want to check out a novel, I've got these on here also. So this is my backer kit pre-order store. It's post-Kickstarter. We're getting everything wrapped up for the production of Overmind right now. Check it out in the description below. I appreciate everybody who's come in hard so far. Thanks so much, guys. All right, here it is, the story of the day. Ezra Miller charged with a felony burglary in Vermont. So, gosh, it's one thing after another with this guy. According to the police report, the Vermont State Police were notified of a burglary complaint from a residence in Stamford at 5:55 p.m. on May 1st. So this is a couple months ago. Police found that several bottles of alcohol were taken from the residence while homeowners were not present. Why is this Hollywood guy going around stealing bottles of alcohol from people's houses? Bizarre. After collecting, allegedly, statements from looking at the surveillance videos, people found probable cause to charge Miller with felony burglary into an unoccupied dwelling. So felony burglary, to my understanding, there's a dollar amount associated with that. So he must have been stealing some pretty expensive booze, because just a couple bottles of booze would not actually get to a felony level like that. Interesting stuff right here. According to a Rolling Stone investigation in June, Miller had been housing a 25-year-old mother and her 3 children, who are between the ages of 1 and 5, very weird stuff, at the actor's home ranch in Stamford, Vermont. I've seen other accusations about him potentially running a cult out of this place. The property doubles as an unlicensed cannabis farm, of course. Several firearms on the premises, according to the report. One source who spoke to Rolling Stone alleged that the 1-year-old child was found with a loose bullet in her mouth. Crazy stuff. Unclear whether those Stanford properties are one and the same. So, absolutely crazy stuff here, and he's finally got a charge against him. I've kind of been expecting something like this to come for a while. Actually, something probably more serious than this to come. But man, this guy just has one problem after another, and he can't seem to just keep himself out of trouble. Gosh, what he really came to my attention from this, with the parents of the actors taking control of their daughter and asked for a protective court order. This is a very bizarre thing. So if you haven't followed the situation with Tokata Iron Eyes, Ezra Miller basically met her when she was 12 years old. 12 years old at some sort of political thing he was doing back then. And I guess he took a liking to her. Very bizarre again. Started flying her out to sets and things like in London and things like that from North Dakota. And I guess, starting with her being 15, very bizarre again. I don't know why, as parents, you would allow this to happen and allow some, mid-20s guy to be carting your 12, 15, 18-year-old daughter around. But that's exactly what they did. Now that she's 18, they're seeing that there's problems with her. There's alleged drugs involved, lots of alcohol involved, as they've been carting around the world again. And now the parents are taking exception to this. It's a little late for them to get involved and actually do this, but my gosh, this is the weird stuff that's happening. I guess she was 14 when she went to London. He was 25. Crazy. Bizarre stuff. I don't know. When I was 25, I didn't want to hang out with a 14-year-old. Just, I don't know what to think about that, but you guys can make your own decisions about what's going on there. And also, it's gone weird. So she's now, of course, going by they, them, and claiming to be transgender and all that, and same with Ezra Miller. It's just a lot of bizarre psychosis going on. Ezra Miller's, at least in my opinion, not well, and really is a danger to society out there. And this kind of stuff needs to stop. Hollywood actors really think they can get away with anything, that they can do anything, that they can just take whatever, that it's all kind of their own, entitled world, as it may be. And I think it's a really disgusting culture that's been bred in Hollywood, and that's kind of what we do on the channel here, is report on that, and then try to actually report on the differences that are out there as an alternative culture is trying to rise away from this degeneracy, away from this grossness. And that's what needs to happen in America for our culture to become great again. All right. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Love to hear from you. Hit the like and subscribe button. And of course, don't forget to back the difference in culture, Overmind, on Backer Kit today. We'll see you guys soon.